Усім привіт! Це вже третій день мого стажування. Він почався цікаво. Я зустрів українців у їдальні. Один з них працює на CMS, а інша, я так розумію, відвідує або просто має якісь роботи у CERN. Можливо, якісь репортерські, журналістські. Може пов'язані з наукою. Я точно не знаю. Але про мене вже науковець-українець знав, тому що та людина, яка мене, вважає, влаштувала тут, він дуже сильно проактивно з усіма зв'язувався, коли шукав людину, до кого я можу на стажування потрапити. І так вийшло, що всі вже побачили, хто я такий. Тому про мене більше знають вчені, ніж я знаю про вчених. Це дуже цікаво, незвично. Зараз робив формальні питання. На жаль, досі з ними не закінчив. Сьогодні в планах зробити прогрес у читанні статті з експерименту. Також тепер я маю цернівський аккаунт. Маю пройти декілька тестів з безпеки, використання обладнань і всякого такого. Зараз 11 годин і 24 градуси Цельсію. Бажаю вам гарного дня. Подивимося, як далі буде. Усім привіт. Ми з моїм колегою по експерименту Aegis беру інтерв'ю. Його звати Міхаїл. В нього задам пару питань, чим він займається, звідки він походить, як його життя. Ось Міхаїл, будь ласка. Привіт.
Yeah, my name is Mikhail. I'm currently developing physics research here, experimental physics research. I'm developing a protocol for future experiments on antimatter. I am an intern here, but I live in Finland and I study machine learning and physics. And yes, I'm originally from Ecuador. And apart of that, I just consider myself a dreamer.
Being originated in Ecuador has moved to Finland.
As I told you, I consider myself a dreamer, and I wanted to fulfill my dreams in the best possible incubators for dreams. So I wanted to develop research, and that's why I chose Finland, due to the opportunities that it gave me to study at a high level.
And does Finland provide you with this so far?
Definitely yes. I think that probably it has been the best place where I could have been. During those 2 years have been 1.5 years doing research and meeting so brilliant people. I think that it's worth it, and I wouldn't have been able to find that in any other part of the world.
Also, since how long you been in physics?
As I told you, I'm a dreamer. And all of this persecution and also dream to come to CERN started with an existential crisis when I was an adolescent. And I came to the conclusion that I want to conquer the universe. I want to know what is the end goal of the universe. What happens when humanity finally controls the planet, becomes an interstellar civilization, conquers other planets, other systems, other galaxies. But why does this algorithm wants to take us there? Why do we want to continue spreading? And what is the end goal? What will happen when we will finally conquer all the universe? And I found 2 ways to do that. And as well, I was very interested into contributing to this big machinery of science, because I think that that's the way in which humanity will progress. And for this, from conquering the universe, I found 2 ways. One of them is through science, through physics, because if you understand the most fundamental truths of the universe, you are technically conquering and you might be able to someday get the knowledge of what will happen when you conquer all the universe and you have control everything, but without having to do so, just by knowing what are the rules that are ruling everything. And the other way is to doing so, to actually conquering. And I think that this can be done just by improving science, technology. And if I am not able to see the solution or to see human civilization to expand, I might be helpful for this expansion in the future and to put humanity into this track on going towards that final end goal of life as itself.
I definitely agree. It's quite important to take part of current research because just contributing even a little bit might make a drastic change for the way how we will live in a future time. It's just perfect that you can make a change to something. So I guess this way is why scientists are the best people. I'm not trying to make the scientists look like they are literally gods, but they are at the very edge of knowing how actually the world works. And yeah, I think this needs to be appreciated. I'm not like the professional scientists yet, but I'm around them and I really appreciate this. And there is Marco going up there. Hi Marco, this is for my video. Just another question for you, Michal. So you are now 20 and you finished already bachelor's and you're like halfway through master's. How come you are that fast, and also are you planning to go for PhD?
First, the easiest question there, yes, I want to do a PhD. But it depends on what. I want to do something more transcendental in which I can contribute to science and society. And how did I do that? First of all, I spent a lot of effort and time sacrificing, from the beginning, spending time with my family, spending time with friends, and just from the start, sacrificing my life that was comfortable in my country, and just living it because I had a dream. As I told from the beginning, I'm a dreamer and I am very disciplined and I am very compromised with it. So I think that that's the best thing that could have happened to me, because that is the way in which I have been able to get something for living, to have a purpose for my life. And I think that having that purpose is what makes me fight every day despite everything can go wrong, and to be as persistent as possible. And also, I'm very thankful to Finland as a country because it has allowed me to have the pressure on myself and decide how much effort I want to spend, by letting freedom for how many courses you want to study, or by being yourself the one that decides how your studies progress. And also to have this experience while doing that. My initial purpose as a scientist, as a physicist, was to go into CERN and being able to do so after the second year of my bachelor's, to get an internship.
На превеликий жаль, в мене перегрівся і вимкнувся телефон. Але інтерв'ю вийшло все одно потужним. Тож дякую Михайлу так само, як і Ашвіну, за те, що погодилися на це. Інстаграм Михайла теж буде в описі. І дякую, що додивилися до цього моменту. Мене цікавить ваша думка щодо такого формату. Відгукніться, як вам? Також маю сказати, що ці відео стали можливими завдяки багатьом людям. Тим, хто мені донатив, моїм викладачам, робітникам ЦЕРНу, моїм друзям, батькам і моїй батьківщині. Я вважаю просування українського контенту дуже важливим, тож я продовжу випускати відео. І ваші відгуки допоможуть мені із подальшими записами. До зустрічі у новому відео. До речі, його не прийдеться так довго чекати.